Hey guys, Keegan here from Keegan Universe, here to unlock your potential. So before we begin, I would like to say thank you guys so much for checking in. I want to talk a little bit about the law of attraction. What can we expect in the 2020? Next year's coming up. It's going to be in a few months from now if you're watching this video in November 2019. Yeah, it's exciting. And if you want to see more positivity, mindset, kind of like, positive content, the power of positive thinking, law of attraction, these kind of content and motivational kind of words and speaking, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and this is where you'll get the content, even though you'll see it all over YouTube, but here I am giving out my personal take on it. All right, so we'll get started. So 2020, we're going in. You guys excited? Regardless, I feel like this is going to be a great year for you guys. If you're watching this video, let it be known that this is not an accident, that you guys are actually landed on this video for a reason. Now, I do believe that 2020 is going to be a great year of change. Let it be known that when you say certain affirmations, when you speak certain things into your mind, you got to really proclaim and say to it and claim it to be yours, to believe in your heart and your mind and your thought that the more you think about it, the more you talk about it, the more I feel like you believe in it. So the more you do that with repetition, the more you will gain that you will believe that 2020 will be an awesome and amazing year. So I think that that's going to be the same for you guys if you guys are watching out there and saying to yourself, hey, guess what? 2020 is going to be a great year. And it's a great number, actually. Me personally, I'm biased because I love the number 2. That's my birthday, pretty much. 2222. So I'm all twos, man. So if you want to talk about when it comes to synchronicities and numbers, I really think that this number with the year of twos definitely have a lot to do with the energy, the right positivity, the right movement when it comes to opening up new opportunities. You want to speak these kind of things in existence and always keep it in your prayers and your heart and your mind to believe that thought and feelings really is the secret. And that's why you want to go out there and say 2020 is going to be my great year. Say it. If you actually proclaim it. If you guys want to comment below and say 2020 is going to be my great year, let's proclaim it. Take it into your own consideration. Take it into your heart. Take it into your mind. Let it be known that 2020 will be that year. So what are we expecting in 2020? We're probably expecting a lot of shifts when it comes to a lot of things that are changing around the world. I'm not really 100% sure, but I could tell you, when you say these kind of things to yourself, your inner world will change. Your inner world will change in the sense that everything comes from within. People always talk about, let's get some world peace. Let's get something out there in the world that... Pardon the interruption. Well, anyways, we're going to continue back where I was. Somebody had called me. Anyways, you look at the outer world and everything, but everything truly comes from within. So you have to look at yourself and consider yourself. If I can control myself, me personally, if I can control myself from the inner world, what can I do from the outer world? Everything changes. If my feelings are consistent every day, think about it. If your feelings are consistent every day, what results will you get? More likely, if you're telling yourself, I can't do it, I'm no good, and all that kind of negative talk, self-defeating talk, you're probably not going to go far. You're probably going to get the same results as you were. So I advise, or as long as my tip and recommendation for you guys is to say, I'm speaking greatness into existence. And I say in all the previous videos, you got to speak strength. You got to speak greatness. You are strong. Say, I am strong. Use the words, I am. And when you say those words, I am, following by that statement, I am strong, you will believe you're strong. With repetition, keep repeating it, guys. Keep thinking of yourself with great numbers. Think of yourself as great. I did hear a story, actually. There's one story about Saudi prince, and he had this one somewhat famous golfer. He was a really good golfer, and he really loved it. He admired his work. He invited him over to Saudi Arabia to golf with him. After this whole game and everything that they went out and did the whole golfing session, the golfer went back, and then before he went back, the Saudi prince asked him, hey, let me give you something as an offer. And the golfer didn't really think much about it. He was just like, all right, I really like to collect golf clubs, so get a golf club. And he asked for a golf club, and the Saudi prince said, consider it done. I'll have it for you in a few weeks. So after he went back home, the golfer went back home to America, he later on got a letter from the Saudi prince, actually. Weeks later went by, and he was thinking, oh, I'm going to get a golden golf club or a diamond encrusted golf club or something of that sort. And then he got a letter from the Saudi prince, and he was thinking, oh, this must be the package that I'm going to get my golf club in. What ended up happening was that letter ended up being a deed for land that was inherited or sent off to him, commissioned by the Saudi prince. So he technically gave him a golf club, literally a golf club, for him to build a land and have that golf club on top of it. So when we're thinking golf club, we're thinking greater. We're talking about kings. You guys are kings and queens out there. You got to always think like them. Think great, think amazing, think big, Like God has given you a vision, something even greater and bigger than you can ever expect or imagine. And that's why I always say, think big, think something of greatness. Speak to yourself in greatness. Speak to yourself and believe in yourself that you are great, you are amazing, you are strong. Speak in strength. I have a video about speaking in strength if you guys ever want to check that out. So when it comes to what can we expect and all that stuff, that's why I said inner peace. You got to start with inner peace. You got to really bring yourself into existence when it comes to speaking yourself into mind and believing in your heart. What can you do? Like, what is it that you believe in? And change that belief. You have beliefs that were conditioned and wired in your mind, and I think these conditions might have been somebody else's fear and all that. Don't buy into it. Go into somebody else. Speak to yourself every day, and I do it myself. I speak to myself in great affirmations when it comes to greatness, opulence, wealth, money. I'm going to be a multimillionaire, like that kind of stuff. You got to already say that you're speaking in these things into existence when it comes to already having it. I am a multimillionaire, and I give thanks to the universe. Thank you so much for allowing me to be rich. So that's what I'm saying. These kind of things, greatness, whatever you're trying to achieve, believe in your hearts of hearts that you already have it. You have it. You're giving thanks to the universe, to God, and that this is it. This is where we're living it. You're living it. Feel it. Feeling is truly the secret. So, yeah, I'm a huge fan of Neville Goddard, and that's why I believe that if you've ever read or checked out one of his books, Feeling is a Secret, it's definitely a good read if you guys ever want to look more into that law of attraction kind of stuff. So that's why I said, your inner world really is important, you guys. You got to really tell yourself, I am greatness, I am strength, I am strong, each and every day, repetition. And I know in every one of my other videos, you can hear me saying about this, because it's really important that you got to repeat it. I hear that a lot, and people are saying, Keegan, why are you, saying the same thing? But the truth is, with repetition, you do believe it after a while. So you got to speak yourself in strength and greatness. That's why a lot of the media and all this other stuff that's out there conditioning you to believe the otherwise, but you've been made and you've been built for abundance. So every day, speak yourself into abundance of greatness. Abundance of opulence, abundance of wealth. You are meant to be out there to be a blessing so you can bless others. Let that be known, you guys. You're out there, you're meant to be a blessing so you can bless others. I didn't really believe that at first, and I was thinking I was thinking small, I was thinking small, and I was thinking, back in the day, I used to always pray kind of small things and just thought, I'm not worthy of this and whatever. And it's, maybe just a little bit or whatever. But I realized that, what I serve and what you guys may serve is a bigger universe, a bigger God. This God is a big God. This God can have solar systems, that can fit in stars. It's incredible how infinite this power is. And yet we have it within us to harbor it. So I think that you guys have more power than you think you guys actually have. And I really think because of that love, we got to touch in base and say and just speak and have a relationship with God, and just know that really, really we can, when we say these kind of things, and just, it touches at our hearts. It really touches our hearts. And for me, I feel it. I feel that energy when I speak and talk about God. And, before I want to clarify a few things. When I'm talking about these kind of things, I'm not talking really in a religious standpoint, because, you know, there are people who have many different beliefs, and I don't think one is right or wrong or the other. It's more of what you believe in. It is more the blessing that you can give to others as well. You know, there are people who have seen it, even in the Bible, if you talk about like how Jesus and the Pharisees and stuff like that, and, you know, these people were charging money just to go into the temple to pray. Think about that, how crazy that is, you know, when you yourself have the access to God. You don't have to make an appointment. You know, you don't have to set up anything. You can just sit down, take a moment of your time and just pray. And that's what I've been doing. And I want to give you guys that, you know, that recommendation, because I feel like that's something that ever since I've been doing that, to have that relationship with God, I felt like I've changed my life. And I know my life has been changed for the better. And I can't thank Him enough. And I know that God really truly is watching over each one of us, and that's why we're here to watch this video and to know that I just want to make these kind of videos to encourage people and to know that this is my story, my personal story, what He has done for me and what He has done for all of us. And we may not see it right now, but there really is a greater good, a greater, bigger picture. You know, He sees the bigger picture, and I feel like I have to let go. I feel like I have to let go and just know that He's taking care of everything. And that we truly have to put in our own actions. But we feel like when we're doing something, when we, you know, want that golf club, God is thinking golf club, even bigger, way bigger picture. So what to expect in 2020? Golf club. Think big. Think like a king. Think of greatness, because you are meant for royalty. You are meant for gold. You are meant for greatness. You are meant for greatness, so you can also show that greatness for others as well, and to prove to the whole world, you know, truly you are happy with it, and truly that you believe it. You do have the power. I do believe you guys have the power. So yeah, that's really it, you guys. And 2020 is going to be a great year. Just proclaim it, and feel that you're going to do great. Take actions. Don't let fear, don't let these things procrastinate towards you, because I do believe there's a deeper meaning behind procrastination, but I'll save that for another video. But regardless, don't let fear stop you guys. Go out there, take action, and know that your dream cannot just be a dream. You know, it's got to take action. You got to take action. Ask God, pray, and just believe that things will come into place, and that believe that there really is a greater good for us all. And I believe it. And once again, you guys, I wanted to thank you guys so much for subscribing. I want to thank you guys so much for you know, hitting the like button, commenting below as well. And I really appreciate all the time that you guys have taken. And I want to keep making these videos. You know, I don't care if they're crappy or not. I want to make these videos because I enjoy it. And if you guys like making YouTube videos or doing things like tutorials and even doing other things, don't let those dreams just be dreams. Take action. Go out there. I'm probably embarrassing myself, and people are saying, oh, these first 100 videos are going to be absolute garbage. Well, you know what? I don't think so. They're a building block. I either, you know, I don't fail really. I just learn. I learn, and that's why I got to win or I learn. So I got to keep going. Every day I make these videos, I get better. And I know it's the same for you guys. So that's a word of encouragement. If you're thinking about taking YouTube or stepping into YouTube world, go into it, man. I'm here with you guys. You know, I'm here with you guys. I'm learning just as much as you guys. I'm making these new edits, and I'm learning all about these new apps that are doing editing video. And that's all you need is your phone, you guys. And just a phone, your heart, and your initiative. Be your personality. Be charismatic as much as you can. Be yourself. You know, be yourself. I love it. I want to thank YouTube. Oh, excuse me. I want to thank YouTube. I want to thank the world. I want to thank you guys for checking this video out, and expect 2020 to be an awesome and great year. I know it, you guys. I know it. It's going to be awesome. And I wish for you guys as well, 2020, if you're already watching this video even above 2020, that's fine. I'm still going to wish you guys greatness. I'm going to wish you guys greatness and speak greatness. I am strong. Leave a comment below. Say, I am strong. I am strong. Guys, you are strong. I know that. You're great. You're meant for greatness in this world. Thank you guys so much for your time. Thank you guys so much for checking out my video. And I'll be making more of these videos. Keegan Universe signing off. Thank you guys. Take care.